Indianapolis, Indiana. That's this. Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA. And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Mobley is out there with Paul George. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Lively in at center. Edwards against Mathurin. Edwards with another miss. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Their last game of win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect it.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
And staying a positive for the Bulls over the last couple of seasons. They've really done a good job of taking care of the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, that's been an emphasis for them. You don't want to beat yourself. So you look up and down the roster, it's a pretty disciplined group. But it's also the kind of thing that can change from year to year.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three from George. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And you love the way that PG can get you a bucket on and off the ball. That versatility speaks volumes.
Back to Halliburton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Halliburton hits them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Now, here's George. He's covered by Daniels. And that one off the back of the rim and in. George has got 5 now.
They've got to be confident in that mid-range, and Paul George certainly is.
Murray against Halliburton. Back to Duran. Halliburton sets the pick for Duran. Pass to Daniels. Front past the arc. Mobley with the rebound. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Edwards. And no good. Trying to use the glass. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Halliburton against Murray. Holmgren the pass to Duran. Back to Holmgren. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Chicago leading. Murray outside. Pass to Edwards. Over Halliburton. Edwards, no good.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Here's Halliburton. Edwards with the block.
Well, I love whenever Edwards is disengaged defensively. Excellent job coming up with the block.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Halliburton after the Bulls pick up 2. Edwards against Mathurin. Driving the lane. Outside for Halliburton. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Fires the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Edwards, no good.
I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Halliburton against Murray. And he lays it straight in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Edwards from deep three-point territory. At the end of one, a closer contested game so far. Bulls out front. They lead. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And, guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Derek Lively is out there with Evan Moogle. Then there's Murray. Then there's Edwards. And it's George in at the small forward spot.
Well, Daniels is a tall guard. He can get up with the best of them.
George, no good. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. To the middle. Here's Duran. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
After a solid rookie campaign, Coach, Jalen Duran had a breakout sophomore year.
Well, Kevin, Jalen Duran knows who he is. Averaging a double-double, but he stays within himself. Doesn't take very many jump shots. Shot well over 60%, and he has got a great motor.
So it's the Pacers now. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Mobley against Duran. Outside Mathurin. Over Edwards. Mobley with the rebound. Chicago trailing here. Down low. Here's George. Softly drops in the floater. 9 points for George.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Halliburton for 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Here's Murray. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I just love that shot from Murray. He makes you defend him on all 3 levels.
Mathurin again takes. Mathurin passes to Duran. Now, here's Halliburton. Over Murray. And it will go, and the Bulls lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Halliburton. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Here is Edwards, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Here's Murray. Rejected by Halliburton. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton. .131 left in the first half of basketball.
Ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
Daniels kicks to Halliburton. Floats it up for Holmgren. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
Lively finds Murray. A three-pointer is right on target. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half. Holmgren with a screen on Murray. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky when he moves around the floor. Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Now here's Murray. A 24-point outing in their last game against Boston.
Yeah, the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances. Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Duran against Mobley. Here's Daniels. Again, Indiana.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
Mathurin against Edwards. A muscle from Edwards.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Puts up a deep three. No good on the last second attempt there. And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we read. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Please direct your attention.
How much weight do you put on the power rankings against the actual standings?
I know a lot of folks like to analyze.
And now, let's get into the Indiana Pacers game. It's been a close one so far.
I only have 2 words for you. Elbow, famage.
Thank you for being with us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, George displaying his skills today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. Daniels out there with Durwood, and it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
First team foul.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
And Chicago shooting 47%, pretty solid. And there's Paul George on the assist from Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
Edwards got 3 assists now in this one. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Here's Murray after Indiana gets the 3. Mobley sets the pick for Murray. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And Craig, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this court.
Now, here's Halliburton. 8 points for him. Buries it from 3-point range.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season, so Halliburton accurate from 3-point land.
Here's Moogle. Nothing on the board. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this NGA going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
So it's the Pacers now after the Bulls pick up 2. And finished off by Halliburton.
And once Halliburton hits his stride, there's just very little you can do defensively, proving how dominant he can be.
Oh, here's Edwards. Launches a 3. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
The 3, Holmgren. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They lead by 1. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Back to Murray. Lively sends a screen for George. Like at 6. On the wing, Murray. And it's off from 3-point range. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start today. And that one's good. Daniels. And not even 3 quarters out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Here's Murray following the score by Indiana. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Well, you might think of Murray as just a scoring point guard, but he's also a great playmaker.
Now, here's Halliburton. He He's got 13. Inside. Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Here's George. He's got 11. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Holmgren in the post. Lively's there. Holmgren can't hit.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Chicago grabs the miss. Lively's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Edwards. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And now a 3-point Bulls lead.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
We're at the end of the third, and and a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So for Chicago right now, we've got Derek Lively, Anthony Edwards out there with Murray. Then it's Paul George, and it's Moogle in at the 4.
Using that agility to make a statement.
Pass to George. Lively sends a screen for George. No good with the wing jumper.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Matherin. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 6th rebound on the night. Edwards dishes to Murray. Pass to Lively. Back to Murray.
Well, you know, with Murray, not only can he score at all 3 levels, he's got great confidence and that championship pedigree as well.
At the line for the Bulls,
Good on both. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Now, he wants his team to mix it up offensively. He said, we've been settling for too many threes. Don't be afraid to attack the rim. Challenge their defense. Let's see some variety out there. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Now here's Edwards. After the miss from Chet Holmgren. Holds it up there for Moogle. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
Pacers trail by 5. Outside Matherin. Halliburton against Murray. Lets the 3 fly. And Tyrese Halliburton hits from deep.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Now here's Moogle. Murray the pass to Edwards. Cross contact on the shot. Now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, you need a bucket. Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness. Got inside and moved through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And wow, the youngster making his presence known.
Edwards against Matherin. Fires high post. Durham for Tyrese Halliburton. And good that time. And that's now 6 points for Evan Moogle.
Continuing to dismantle defenders. Moogle would not give in on that.
During with the screen on Murray. To the inside. Money!
Big time basket. Big time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Oh, here's Edwards. Shot from 12. And the shot falls short this time. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Oh, come on. You cannot let that happen in this situation.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
And they go to the intentional foul. And the first of two, no good. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. 26 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Halliburton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this is an advantage of having size in the backcourt. Halliburton using that length to cause trouble.
Tyrese Halliburton.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here. Halliburton hits them both.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want to run in this situation.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
Second one is good. They both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
Lively against Halliburton. 3-pointer, Daniels. Can't get the 3 to fall. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He gets the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Takes a 3. No good. And so it's Chicago winning this one. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.